How was have you had the full review? What have you taken away from the first test, Daan? What's the general sense of the game now that you've had a chance to review it?
Yeah, we did the review, and obviously there's a lot of stuff that I think we actually can work on and can get better at. But obviously we realize, like I said this morning to someone else, the quality side. So obviously it's going to be tougher to have always great results in all the departments against the quality side.
Daan, how much did the fact that we didn't have specialist locks, maybe in the top 5 starting, affect the scrummaging? I'm saying, you know what I mean by specialist?
Yeah, you know what? We've got very versatile players here who can play a lot of positions, and I wouldn't say it weakened our scrum, but we realized that guys hasn't been as a combination together for, I think, Rohan and Pieter-Steph as a lock pair, and then we swapped Piri to another position, 5, and then he went to 7. And I think all that might have an influence on that, but it's decisions that we took, and I think they really delivered, even though they haven't been playing for a while together. So I think, yes, we realize there's a lot of locks injured and been injured and still injured, hoping they get ready soon, eh? Do you hope so as well?
Coach, we've just heard that the Springboks won't announce their team till Thursday. It's maybe a bit unusual compared to years gone by. Is there a particular reason?
I don't think there's a particular reason. I just think, let me say it this way. I think Rassie will answer that one. Huh? Is it okay?
Hi Daan, just on that lock situation, just want to know where's Marvin Ori at the moment? Has he been in the system up for selection? Because I know he's a World Cup winner, he's 31 years old, quite experienced, knows your systems. So you guys have been considering him for selection?
Yeah. I think he's still playing for Perpignan.
That's correct.
And they're in the top 14, which is a class competition. I must say I enjoyed playing in the top 14. It's a bit prisoner rules there, but it's tough. But anyway, it's a bit off the point. No, we're still thinking of him, and I think the guys that's in the country at the moment, although we brought in, I think, Nicolas Jansen van Rensburg in as well in the system, and he's been very performant for them. He's versatile as well. So obviously I think we're looking at versatility, but we're still tracking Marvin, and I know he's been very performant for us when he was playing for us every game in the World Cup also.
Yeah.
Daan, you mentioned a couple of combinations that have played together. To what extent can you remedy that in terms of the scrum and make that happen?
You know what, there's always an ideal situation where you want to have obviously probably the heaviest, the strongest, the most experienced guys, but they're not always available. We worked with what we had, and we're actually very happy with our performance in that, although we had a look at it at ourselves as well, especially coming scrum time. And we also realized that the All Black team is a powerful scrum, probably one of the most powerful scrums in the world rugby. But I think we handled ourselves well, and we had a proper look this morning at ourselves, and I think we can improve.
How much will something like playing at Cape Town Stadium or DHL Stadium have in your selection thought for someone like Stephen Kurtzell, someone Murat, because it's also their home ground, they sort of know the place. Would that factor into your selection thinking?
I think so, but I think we also had a look at the guys, and obviously Kurtzie's been only now back for 2 games. His second game back. I had a proper look at his game we had yesterday. They had a good win yesterday. But I think we will definitely consider it. We're looking at all the options. All the guys in the squad is available, and obviously there's 1 or 2 guys with niggles. But it will have an influence on our selection, and obviously playing in front of his home crowd, he's from here, can be a thing that we think about.
Daan, are you in a position to just give us an injury update with the obvious ones? Berkeley and Sia came through that game. How's Sia doing in particular? Are there any other guys who you're worried about for the weekend?
I don't think so.
Is Sia fine? Is he available?
Yeah, so far I think they're still busy assessing his possibility of being available for us the week. We'll see how we go through the week. But firstly, I think it's important for us as well. And if he's not, next man in.
So it wasn't as bad as the camera suggested at the post-match?
I think it was actually a proper knock. But yes, yeah, I can't go into what the refs and the TMOs and what they saw. We've just seen what we've seen. But yeah, hopefully he can recover soon and getting better, and hopefully he can be fit to play the game.
Daan, just on the official man of the match on the weekend was Pieter-Steph du Toit, obviously, team effort and everything, but individually speaking, that performance was pretty big. I mean, you must be so used to it now, seeing it week in and week out, a guy who can go from 7 to 5 to 4, whatever you need from him. Again, now this weekend, the potential is more shuffling from maybe not to blank or something like that. I mean, how valuable is it having a guy like that who can just perform like that so consistently?
You know what the lucky thing about Pieter-Steph du Toit is? He played 4, 5, 7. Well, I reckon he's just a prop. I'm not sure if he's ready there yet, but we'll work on that. But I think he has a lot of value, and I don't think he cares whether he puts a jersey on, even on the bench. Doesn't matter. He just want to play, and I'm not sure if he still knows if he's Pieter-Steph du Toit or Steph Pieter du Toit, but he did very well for us, and hopefully he can be part of next week again, and hopefully that can, how can I say, overflows to the rest of the players as well. It's inspiring to watch a guy playing like that, really, and it's nice, and always a learner, always want to get better. I think for himself as well, this morning, sorry for being long, but even himself, he says, like, listen, there's certain areas where he can get better. So that's good to know.
Daan, sorry, me again. I understand the words come back from World Rugby that there will be no red card threshold met with the Sam Cane on Circle EC. Are you guys comfortable with that outcome?
Listen, it's up to them whether they decide if it was a red card, supposed to be a red card, the yellow card, whatsoever. I don't think we will ever go into the refs' decisions and the IRB's decisions on that. So, I mean, it's part of the past. I think we're looking forward. We're looking forward to Saturday. It's not really relevant. It's part of the past.
Daan, hi Ulrich. Daan, just on, we saw the first test New Zealand played against Argentina where they lost, and then they came back heavily in the second test. Just how much are you guarding against that, and also do you feel the performance of the Bok team, you could still raise it after Saturday's test at Alice Park?
Yeah, they had a massive comeback after that first set that they lost against Argentina. You can always expect that from a quality side like them. Like I said, they're a world-class side. And like 2 or 3 years ago, we can expect the same from them coming back this week again. Probably trying to do the same thing. But I think at the moment we're actually concentrating on ourselves, where we can get better. And I think we must never forget that. We must always try to get better on our sides. Yes, we must take that in consideration. We must think about the opposition. It is important, and we got a lot of respect for them. But I think we, at this point where we can actually do only what we can do. We can't control their performance. We can control ours, and we must do that to the utmost.
Daan, after the game on Saturday, Russia alluded to the fact that there might be new faces in the team this week. I know the team gets announced on Thursday, but is that also part of the evolution of the team to build depth and strength?
Yes, we have to, because obviously not looking further than 2027, but we're only looking at the next game. And we must pick a side, and we'll probably try to pick a side that can match have a proper match against New Zealand. So yes, there might be a couple of changes. I mean, you know our group, so yeah, there might be changes. I can't tell you yet because the team's not been picked yet. So yeah, we're working on that, and obviously trying to pick the best side possible that we can.
Dan, we know what a guy like Ox can bring. Can you just give us a bit of more insight into what makes Gerard Steelekamp such a good prop for Lucy?
I think Gerard just is a straightforward guy. He works hard. He's very coachable, and the primary work he does very well. And I mean, he's an ex-number 8, but actually playing prop, so he can play with the ball as well, and he's quite skillful. So I think that is what we're trying to get. Is obviously, as Elrich said, in every position, probably 3 or 4 guys that can play that and can play at this level. And I think he's really in a good space at the moment. He's playing very good for us. Although I can think he can play better. He can be better.